Hi guys, welcome back to Hunter's Horticulture, and today we're going to be making winter arrangements that will last through Christmas time and decorate them with fun bells and ribbons and stuff like that. So I'm going to show you the materials and how to make them. So here's the magnolia. You probably don't need that much of it because I'm way over prepared. So, and then we have short needled pine. I'm not exactly sure the proper name for it. And then we have two different types of spruce. Not sure the exact names of those either. I have some juniper. And then I have some long needle pine, or whatever their name is, some Leyland cypress, and some yew bush. And then over here I have my pile of stuff that I've been cutting up and sticking in the arrangement. So also you will need some foam for your pot. Well, you need a pot. And the foam for the pot, it's called wet foam. You're supposed to wet it after, and it holds moisture so that the greens stay good all winter. Some soil, just regular potting mix is fine. And I think that's it. So let's get started. Okay, so I've got all my materials ready. So the first thing we're going to do is fill most of our pot with soil. So I'm going to do that and then show you the level of how it is. Okay, so I filled the soil to about that high. So the soil is to make sure the block is raised up high enough so that like the branches don't have to be so long, and it helps keep the block stable. So so this block fits in here nice. So you want the block about, like, I'd say about an inch or two below the surface of the top of the pot. So now we're going to take another one and stick it in for the edge. I'm going to take my saw and I'm going to cut a piece. Okay, so this still doesn't fit in here. So we're going to try this piece. And so that can go right in there. So then we'll take this and cut another chunk to go in the other spot. So, and then that will go right there. So then we'll do the same thing for the other side. Cut some chunks. So that one can go there. And I think I'm going to cut a corner to go in this hole right here so that the branches will stay in there. And then I'm going to cut a piece to fit in there. Oops, well, that didn't work. Okay, okay, that's good enough. So that, just stuff right down in there, and that will be good. So now we're going to take some of our soil and fill in around the cracks so that if any branches are outside and do not reach the foam, they still have a place to stay, or to something to hold them up. And it also helps keep moisture, and the excess water can go into the soil and it will hold the soil, so when the foam gets dry it will soak up water from the soil. So I'm just going to continue packing this soil around the edges. You want to make sure the soil's just about as high as the foam. Get it in all the cracks and stuff. So I'm going to finish doing that, and then we'll start with our greens. Okay, so I finished filling in the soil around the edges. It's okay to have some soil on top of the foam too. So we're going to start with our greens now. So we're going to start from the back, have taller greens in the back, and then we're going to work our way down to smaller greens in the front. So I'm going to take I'm going to take this branch right here, maybe just get rid of a couple of these bottom pieces on it. And you can save these for other places in the arrangement. So I'm going to put this back here, just like that. So now I'm going to grab a piece of pine. I'm going to stick that right down in the foam just like that. So I'm going to grab a couple pieces of pine. Okay, let's do some yew. These I like to get rid of some of the bottom pieces. Okay, so now I'm going to do some juniper. You want to make it a variety of limbs instead of a bunch of one type of limb in one spot. So I'm going to cut the tip off of this. I'm going to take these bottom two off. I think that's a little too tall. So I'm going to position that one right in front of the spruce and the pine and next to the yew. So, what should we do now? Okay, so this is what it looks like so far. You want to mix together. So now I'm going to do some, where did I put that? Oh, right here. Some short needled pine. I'm going to take a piece, cut it off, stick it in. And what should I? Okay, let's do another piece of juniper. Okay, I'm gonna save that for another. Okay, so let's do some more pine. Okay, so I'm going to finish filling this with greens, and then I'll show you in the end what it looks like. Okay, so now that we're done with the evergreen part, we're going to add some finishing touches for Christmas and decorations. So the first thing I'm going to start off with is I have this clip-on bell ribbon sort of thing. So I'm going to take this I'm going to clip it right on the front. Let me make sure that's in the front. So just like that. And then now I'm going to take, these are some fake poinsettias. So I'm going to cut these off down here. Ugh. And I'm going to take them and spread them out through the arrangement. And then take a white one. And I'm going to take that one, stick it down in there. And then maybe I'll take, okay, so now we'll put some colored sticks in. So I'm going to cut some pieces of this. Take this off. Stick that right down in there. And then let's take a white piece. Right there. Now take this. Stick this down right in there. And then you can cut this off just like that so it's not too tall. Take another piece of red, I think. Stick this down in here. Just like that. Let's take a piece of white. Stick that over this way. Do it back here, kind of. You can play with it to get it how you want it. So just like that, you can always cut these too. So I'm going to finish, oh, I forgot pine cones. So I'm just going to take some and like tuck them right in, like right there. Maybe one right over on this side, like that. And then right it there. And maybe one right there. So I'm going to continue doing this a little bit, and I'll show you what it looks like at the very end. Okay, so this is the finished product. I have all my decorations and stuff in it. I added some pine cones. Just a nice festive thing to decorate your porch for the winter so it's not so bare. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Feel free to try it for yourselves, and I will see you next time. Bye.